giving such a meaningful dance. I know we watch a lot of Bollywood movies and we see a lot of things, but this is reality. And believe it or not, there are educated women every day who are locked up in horrible marriages and they're just unable to escape. So when someone calls you for help, the problem with us Desis is we don't want to get involved in other people's business. We want to gossip. Oh yeah, we love to gossip. We love to talk, we love to gossip, we love to wag our tongues. But when it comes to actually helping, we don't, because we think they're asking for money. They're not. They're simply asking for help, a voice, support, moral support. And if you can't do anything, refer them to us. Because we have a team of people that can help them. We have attorneys we can refer them to. Unfortunately, people don't work pro bono anymore. But if anything, they can get some good help and good advice. And I know for a fact there are women in this room that have gone through situations like I have and come out of it. So we want everyone to understand that when you get that phone call, if you can't help, don't hang up the phone. Just refer them to BWE because we'll do something about it. This is why we're going to support Maitri and Narika, and whatever help we can get from them, we will. But whatever help we can give, we will. So this brings me to the main part of our event before we come to our finale, and I know everybody's waiting to dance with DJ Edwin. Tonight is not just about glimmer and grace. It is a celebration of phenomenal women who have transformed pain into purpose. And you know, the last 18 months when I went through my loss, I went through this whole self-pity, like why me, why me? Because we all do that, right? We all ask, why me? And then, I met these amazing women. And I realized I'm being really pathetic and selfish. Because at least I got 27 years with Gil. At least I got 64 years with mom and dad. Some of these women have lost their children. I cannot even begin to imagine that pain. I cannot even begin to imagine that pain. But what have they done? Unlike some of us, they go into a self-pity mode. They've turned the pain into purpose. So we're going to honor 9 remarkable individuals with the Phoenix Award called Rising with Purpose. This award will recognize women who embody resilience, determination, and the power of transformation. It is my privilege to introduce each recipient as they come forward to accept their award. From our esteemed guest of honor, Nigar Khan. So Nigar, I'd love to have you up here. And our generous sponsor, Sharon Gill, who always supports every single one of our events. So Sharon, if you can come up here too, if you're here too. Are you here? Where's Sharon left? Did she leave? Oh, she may have left. All right, so we have Nigar. So then I'm going to invite actually our media sponsor, my partner in everything that I do. I'm going to invite Seba. Seba, can you come up here from Radio Zindagi? Radio Zindagi is all about women, women empowerment. Most of their RJs are women, and they host a lot of events. They support my shows called Voices, which I do with Radio Zindagi. And I want you guys to understand that it takes a lot of work to do these events. We can only do them if you support and help them. So come forward to these events. It's not a gathering of women dressing up. I mean, yeah, we all look great and beautiful and pretty, but at the end of the day, this event is really about collaboration and about celebration of who we are. So Seba, if you can come on stage. And as I call each recipient, once you receive your award, please make sure you just stand, maybe you guys can stand a little forward and then the women can stand in the back. You guys can stand forward. So that at the end we can have a group picture. And this award is very much just a very small symbol of our admiration for your incredible journey. So I'm going to recognize each one individually. And allow me a few minutes to describe the journey of each of these women. So I'm going to invite Kavita Khanna for the award for inspirational leadership. So we'll alternate between Seba and Nigar. Kavita states her journey as an educator has been defined by resilience, innovation, and a commitment to transforming education through technology. As an instructional technology director at a kindergarten to 8th school, she has pioneered initiatives like introducing Google's augmented reality tools and establishing the first robotics program, leading an all-girls team to compete at VEX robotics events at Google for 3 years, earning a design award. She also secured a GE grant to bring the school's first 3D printer, championing STEM education and career readiness for middle school students. Even when faced with stage 3 cancer, she remained determined to provide students, especially those from low-income families, accessing to cutting-edge technology by securing grants and community support. She brought 3D design, interactive learning platforms, and creative digital storytelling into classrooms. As a coach, mentor, and workshop presenter, she continues to strive to foster collaboration and empower students to embrace critical thinking and innovation. Her story to fight cancer and still be standing here today inspires all of us to embrace change, dream big, and see education as a transformative force. Thank you, Kavitha. Thank you so much for everything you do. Our next winner is Kavitha Sridhar. I go back to the many, many years from the time we used to host radio shows. Kavitha Sridhar is a serious social entrepreneur and co-founder of two Bay Area non-profits, Pragnya, which promotes neurodiversity, acceptance, and acculturation. Why would you use big words? You know I'm dyslexic. And Media Mahima, a South Asian media organization amplifying voices through events and programming. Inspired by a late mother, Mahima, who was just fabulous. I was so inspired by her too. Her resilient 19-year-old neurodivergent daughter, Kavitha, has become a passionate advocate for inclusion. She's a certified person-centered planner, independent facilitator, and active member of California's Disparity of Services and Equity Task Force, working to empower underserved and neurodivergent communities. She's also a radio anchor with her brother, Radio Dehotis. She's a mentor, an ally, and her mantra is, "Together, we will all win." She has earned numerous awards, including the San Andreas Regional Center Self-Above Self Award and recognition from California State Assembly. And I want to give her 2 minutes. She has an event coming up for her organization, for the children who have autism, and I really want you all to support that. So 2 minutes before you get your award.
Thank you so much, Renu G. Because I know her as Renu T from a long time ago. So, okay, Miss Renu. Just to quickly plug our organization, Pragnya, it's a non-profit organization. For those of you who may not be aware, Pragnya literally means awakening. And the awakening is to be able to accept and appreciate everybody for who they are. And our organization specifically trains kids and adults to be neuro allies, because disability is debilitating and isolating, not because of the disability itself, but because of the perceptions of society. And a lot of people who are here, I've heard from some of you who have relatives who have disabilities or have some form of developmental difference, and they generally do not get to participate in an event like this. I have a beautiful neurodivergent daughter. This would be too sensibly overwhelming for her. I would love to bring her here. But the events that we do is when everybody is accepting and appreciative, everybody shows up and is not judging them, that's when they feel validated and they feel like they belong. So our event that's coming up is called Toba Toba. I mean, it's truly a Valentine event where Renuji talked about being single and single again. In families that have children with developmental differences, divorce rates are 95% because they don't get to spend time together as a couple, and they do not get to spend time together celebrating their children and celebrating amongst regular community members, because disability is something that came later. they don't get an opportunity and a semblance of normalcy. So I would urge every single woman who's out here, every sister of this tribe, to please come out. Look out for our events. Pragna's event is also supported by Media Mahima. So for those of you who may not be familiar, Altu Baba and Faltu Rani are pretty entertaining as a group. So we have an event that's coming up on February 8th. Every single penny goes towards Pragna and the work that we do. And all the services are free for our individuals who are in the neuro minority. So please come out. Galentines, come with your Valentines. If you're single and ready to mingle, like our Altu Baba says, you're welcome there as well. So please do come in. We'd love to be able to see you.
Let's recognize Kavita for all her hard work. And I have to mention here that she said something absolutely true. I run preschools. And when we identify children that have special needs and we call parents in, it's shocking to hear, rather than focus on what we're saying, it becomes a blame game. She got it from you, he got it from you, and that we watch these battles all the time, and it's really sad. So I really hope everyone can understand that these children, for me, there's no such thing as a normal human being. If anyone can identify themselves as normal in this room, good luck to you, because none of us are normal. None of us. Our next recipient is Manisha Modi. Manisha Modi Mehta is the secretary and co-founder of Neve, Colt and Brave Ronald Foundation. She turned personal tragedy into a mission for change. After immigrating from India over 25 years ago, Manisha built a successful career in technical program management with degrees in accounting and computer science. Her world shifted in 2016 when her 12-year-old son Ronald was diagnosed with DIPG, a rare and devastating brain cancer. Ronald's courageous battle, which ended in 2018, highlighted the urgent need for research and resources for pediatric brain cancer. Since founding the organization in 2022, Manisha has become a passionate advocate, raising awareness and increasing research funding and addressing the federal gaps in support. Speaking to US lawmakers and leading impactful initiatives, she honors her son Ronald and his legacy by offering hope to families navigating similar challenges. And let me tell you ladies, anytime somebody calls me and bitches about something like, I have a husband that doesn't pay my bills, you know what? I tell them to shut up. Because there can be no bigger tragedy and pain than the loss of your own child. And I commend Manisha for what she does. So thank you so much for everything you're doing. Thank you. Awardee is also part of the Neve Ronald Foundation, Nisha Mehta. She's not here today, but I do want to recognize her, and Manisha will collect her award on her behalf. Nisha is in India. She's also a dedicated advocate for childhood cancer, transforming personal loss into a mission for change. And as the founder and president of the Neve Ronald, Colt and Brave Ronald Foundation, she's combined her scientific expertise with personal experience. She lost her 4-year-old to DIPG as well, and that's, I believe, how you both connected. I connected with these families through Pleasanton Facebook, and I was just taken back. I followed Neve through his journey, and then when we lost him, we felt the loss as much as the parents did because we've been part of that journey. And I really urge everyone in this room that when you read messages like that on social media, we're so quick to like our friends and their ridiculous Instagrams and dances and whatever. How many of us actually read tragedy and actually extend the help? I mean, it takes 2 seconds to read something and share it. And Neve Ronald Foundation has an event every year. They raise money and all the money goes to research because if I'm not mistaken, Manisha, how much money actually goes towards DIPG every year from the government? Less than 4% goes to research. That's for all childhood cancer. Yeah. And let me tell you, Again, I'm saying desis because most of us are desis in the room. And our desi attitude is, well, it doesn't affect me, so why should I bother? Let me tell you, tragedy is not going to call you in advance when it knocks on your door. It's not. You will wake up one day and you're going to have that sitting on your door, and then what? So be part of these organizations, be part of these communities. If you can give $500 to watch Salman Khan prance on stage, you can give $200 to these organizations as well. So on Nisha's behalf, Manisha will accept the award. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Misha, we honor you and we hope we'll see you at our next event. Our next recipient is Priyanka Kakkar. She's a founder and president of Cure ADSSL1. Now believe me, I've learned so much by meeting these women. I didn't even know about these things, that even they existed. She exemplifies resilience and determination, turning a deeply personal journey into a global mission. Both her children, not one, both, have been diagnosed with ADSSL1 myopathy, a rare disabling and life-threatening neuromuscular disease. Think about it, not one, both your kids. Priyanka founded the first non-profit dedicated to addressing this condition. Despite lacking a formal medical background, her problem-solving skills and strategic vision have propelled significant research and advocacy. Priyanka's efforts have raised awareness, and she's established partnerships with leading research institutions in US, Europe, and Asia. Balancing her role as a professional caregiver and advocate, she embodies leadership, compassion, and unwavering dedication. Through her organization, Cure ADSSL1, she's given hope to families worldwide to foster a supportive global community. Ladies, if we don't support organizations like this, we do not deserve to be in this room as building women power. That's all I can tell you. Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you. And she's flown, I believe, all the way from Southern California to be part of this event. We have a tendency as human beings, I've done this too, I'm guilty of this too, to sit and say, why me, why don't I have this, why don't I have this? But you know what? At the end of the day, if you have good health, healthy children, that's all that matters. That's really all that matters. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how much money you have, you're going to eat the same roti that I'm going to eat. Our next winner is Rima Kanolkar. She receives the award for Global Influencer. She's a listee in Who's Who of America's biographical records. She exemplifies a remarkable blend of beauty and purpose, a recipient of Pride of India's NRI Award as well for 2025. She's multifaceted, she's talented, and I know that because she won one of our shows as well. She has acted in films such as Political War, which was released in AMC theaters and now on Prime, as well as Silence, which premiered in August 2024. She's graced major fashion events with designers such as Masaba Gupta, Kalki Fashion, and Priya Kataria. And she's won titles, which is won by Building Women Power, which is NRI Global First Runner-Up, as well as Model of the Year 2022. She's a classical trained musician and earned the title of International Indian Icon 2018 for classical instrumental music. She's also a director for a rehab center in the Bay Area, and she blends her creative talents with commitment to healing and uplifting communities. True balance of everything, beauty and career, what can I tell you? So let's give a big hand for Rima. There are many radio stations in the Bay Area, but the one that has always supported all the building empowerment shows and building women shows and everything about women is Sehbaz radio station, Radio Zindagi. I urge all of you to support what we do because that's the platform, and I want to give 2 minutes to Sehbaz to talk a little bit about our upcoming FemFest.
Thank you so much, and first of all, let's all give it up for Miss Swing Talon. When she throws a party, she really throws a party. When she says it's going to start on time, it does start on time. And when she says it's about uplifting women, it truly is about uplifting women. And let's ignore the DJ next door because he doesn't deserve our attention at all. So thank you so much. And because of all these qualities, Radio Zindagi wants to do all our women empowered events with Radio Dilon. And so on May 25th, we have our Fem Fest. It's the second Fem Fest that Radio Zindagi is doing. And we hope to do it with a difference. Of course, it's going to have a lot of entertainment. It's going to be a lot of fun. But again, it's going to be all about women, women empowerment, women advocacy. And we hope that all of you will join. You guys are a wonderful audience. It is going to be a free event. So please come, support us. And always, always, please support Radio Zindagi and definitely Radio Dilon. And at Radio Zindagi, we say Radio Zindagi Jiye Jaaf. So for once, for Radio Zindagi 1550 AM, let's all say Radio Zindagi Jiye Jaaf. One more time. Radio Zindagi Jiye Jaaf. Thank you so much.
Thank you. One of the unique things about Radio Zindagi is all their best RJs are women. I can't say much about the male RJs, but definitely women. And I think we have Divya's sister, I think Gunjan, right? She's on the show too. So our next recipient, and I'm all for this award, having been a single mom. You know, a lot of people think it's easy to be a single mom. Hell no. Because most of the time we're dealing with deadbeat dads. And most of the deadbeat dads are very rich men who just don't want to pay. They're very happy to contribute that 1 minute of performance, which was not worth it. But after that, they're done. And I can speak from experience. Where is my 1 minute performance? Oh, where is she gone? Where did my child go? Yeah. Oh, there's my child. There we go. Yeah. He contributed totally for 2 minutes. Shauna is not here. Sheena's not here. God bless you wherever you are. He's gone out. But Sheena's here. But I'm thankful to him because I got 2 beautiful children for him. So if anything, I learned one thing. When my ex-husband passed away, I was by his bedside because I wanted to thank him and also because I didn't want karma to come bite my ass. But I thanked him because at the end of the day, I got 2 beautiful daughters. But let me tell you about deadbeat dads. I'm a pro at that one. So when you have a single mom who can raise her children on her own, balance her career, hats off, hats off. So Renee Segal, she receives a Single Mom Award, and many of us in this room will relate to this. She's all the way from Southern California. She's an MBA, Vice President of the Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce, and a leader in workforce development and youth initiatives. She spearheaded the award-winning Upskill Chino Valley program fostering economic growth and career pathways. Her achievements include 2022 Top 40 Under 40 Emerging Leaders, 2023 Women of the Year Assembly Member Freddie Rodrigues, and Staff Member of the Year by the Western Association of Chamber Executives. She's a U.S. Chamber Business Lead Fellow and serves on key boards, including the 28th Agriculture Association, appointed by Governor Newsom. A proud single mom of 2 sons, Renee embraces Rumi's words, "Let the beauty of what you love be what you do." So all the single moms in the room, do you relate to this? Let's recognize her and give her a big hand. And our beautiful mamas in the room too, who's come to support her. And recipient is Dr. Sabah Turabian. She's an Iranian-American immigrant. She left Iran at 18 to pursue higher education and a better life. She's the founder and CEO of the Intervention Center for Autism Needs called I-CAN in Cupertino, serving children, adolescents, and adults. Sabah's journey into autism care was inspired by her personal experience as a mother of 2 sons with autism. Combining cultural understanding with professional expertise, she's created a center that offers exceptional care and support. She's earned a PhD in Child and Human Development from UC Davis, focusing on autism, ADHD research, and holds 3 master's degrees in social psychology, child development, and applied behavioral analysis. Talk about beauty and brains, dude. Wow. And are you sure you have 2 kids? Because I don't see any postnatal issues over here. Saba has received numerous accolades, including a commendation from the White House for a contribution to autism, and her dedication makes ICANN a beacon of hope for countless families. Let's recognize her and give her a big hand. I could have, listed a whole bunch of people, and I hope to bring them back next year. And I hope I say their name right, because when they have so many vowels in their name, I struggle. I'm dyslexic, I have ADHD, and I probably need to belong to one of these institutions. The last recipient is Sharmistha Chakraborty. She's a founder and executive director of Arune Foundation. Probably many of you will remember a few years ago, there was a story all over the news about a sneaker wave that took the life of a child called Arune. This is his mom. After the tragic loss of her son Arune to a sneaker wave, Sharmistha and her family and friends came together with a shared vision to create the Arune Foundation. Their goal was simple yet profound: to prevent similar tragedies by raising awareness about the dangers of sneaker waves, rip currents, and other hazardous beach conditions. And let me tell you, I had her on my radio show, and I always imagined a sneaker wave as being this wave coming through the ocean and then just engulfing someone and taking them back, and that's not what happened. The sneaker wave actually comes from underneath, through the sand. It's shocking, you won't even know it. And all of us, we go to the beach, we sit on the beach, we sit with our kids, and we don't even know this is going to hit. The foundation is run by a dynamic team of powerhouse women, and it has already installed 25 life ring stations along Northern California. You would think, with all the coastlines we have, that we should have had these lifelines already there, but they were not there. And maybe if it had been there, Arune would have been saved. She focuses on educating people, safety talks for children in Bay Area schools, and they've already organized 3 impactful walkathons to raise awareness. And this is where I feel really sad, because when they promote these events, none of us want to sign up for them. But yet, if somebody puts out there that they're having a show and bringing, I don't know, some celebrity from Bombay or whatever, we'll all run to them. Why? Why can't we give a little bit of money to these organizations and help these people? Because let me tell you one thing, I have been there. You never know when you wake up tomorrow morning, it could be you. Tragedy is not going to ask permission when it knocks on your door. So let's all promise ourselves today, make a commitment today, that we are going to support all these organizations. Drink one less cup of Starbucks for the month, but support these organizations, because you know what? It's so important, especially these moms who are raising children who've lost their kids. The foundation of Arune is to unite the community to raise awareness so that no more lives are lost to beach accidents. Sharmistha, where are you? There you are. Yes.
I want to tell you women one thing. Like you all know, I'm very new to America, right? But I would like to share something. I have a friend of mine who's also blessed with a special child. And I lost my father in 2021. And before that, I never understood the real meaning of losing someone and feeling that pain. Every time somebody tells me, I understand what you feel. And there came a time where I remember sharing this with Renu once, that I don't know how to tell that person that you really do not understand the pain unless and until you've gone through it. My heart really goes out to all you amazing women, and I would like to step up and tell you, I'm here in Dublin, not too far. If I can add value to any of your events and bring some difference, I will really be honored. So Renu has my number. I would really appreciate to, be there for you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your kind words. And Nigara's reminded me of something. Never tell anyone you can understand. Because unless you've been there, you don't understand. Don't say, I understand what you feel unless you've actually been there. So on that note, I'm going to leave you with this one message. You don't know the background story of resilience, struggles, and the strength of beautiful and outgoing women. All you see is what is showcased. So get to know the women deep down inside. There's so many remarkable, amazing women out there. Extend your network. Get to know people. It takes 2 seconds to introduce yourself and just learn about someone. And I'm so grateful through Building Women Empowered. I built a network of support for myself, and that's why I started by telling you it was a little selfish. Maybe that's why there is a higher power that made me start this, because with all the losses I went, without so many of you in the room that reached out to me, I would have never made it and I wouldn't be standing here today. So thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. At this point, I'd like to invite my team, Naam, Tasha, Anjana, to come up on the stage. We'll have a group photograph, and then we come to a finale, and then we're over to DJ Edwin, and we have an amazing finale for you. Amazing.
Okay, I think Renu ji and I go back over 15, 16 years and $10. Okay. I just want to say, when we connected, I think last year, reconnected after a very long time, it just felt like we picked up where we left off. The first impression that she gave us when we saw her, and the most powerful woman, you gave credit to your mom. For me, the most powerful woman in my life was my mom. The moment she saw Renu, and she just said, now that's a dynamic woman. As soon as she saw her, they actually co-hosted an event together, and it was an incredible event. I really want to request every single person, considering, so many losses in a span of a year and a half, it can completely wipe somebody out. And to think of rising with purpose, and to think of resilience, and to think of persistence, it's this wonderful lady up here. I request every single person, please stand up and join me in giving her a big round of applause. Because tragedy, nobody's spared from it. We don't need sympathy, we just need empathy. We need to be there for each other, and that's what she's putting this together. So please come on up, Renu ji, and please give her a resounding, and don't stop the clapping, please.
Thank you guys, thank you so much. I'd like to have my team up here now. Tasha. Beton, Savita, where are you? Have a quick picture, and then we want to quickly recognize our sponsors and we move on to our finale. Okay, all the short ones come in the front, please. No offense. No, you're short. You're short. She does not.